up everything and the last things. If you wonder why so it's good. I am in lunch hour right now, and we are chatting right now. And hey Quentin, you fucking longtime fan. Hey Nicola, what's up? How are you doing? Just getting set up for the thing. And I would like to talk not only about my Kickstarter, which is up in the upper right-hand corner. I have a stretch mark goal, which is I'm pregnant. Guess what? I'm pregnant. That means that I have I'm pregnant demon bitch pin. So there you go. Meow. So when more people go in, I have that to talk about. But also it's funny. I had a thing that happened to me this morning that, hey, Armand, that was interesting to me, and how you should explain challenges in your work. And I don't mean challenges in terms of, okay, well, challenges like work challenges or idea challenges or anything, but it's like challenges in terms of what up, CS? It's also in terms of challenges of like, what do you do? Like in this situation where your work may face controversy and it may face something terrible. So I'll just wait a little bit until more people file in, and then we'll just talk about it. It might be a quiet day. It is the holiday still. Right now we're at 52%, I believe, of the Kickstarter. So this is really good. I'm very happy about that. And no, 53%, 1,333 guys. This is awesome. Hi, Alvin. So, this Kickstarter is going great. It's still in steady right now, but I mean, it's been the holiday. People kind of want to do it. Admittedly, I was okay for it being kind of slow over the weekend because I was pushing hard. I was pumping it out. And then, over the weekend, I kind of wanted to relax and not talk about me so much online and everything, even though I kind of did. I went there and I promoted my friend, Raw Dog. I also have to go and sit down and do a quick little commission for Maxwell here. I'm open to commissions right up here. I can be PayPal through Facebook. I can be PayPal through that link. I can be Venmo'd. You can also buy my shit. If you need a custom order, let me know. Just DM me or email me. And then there's Patreon. You can support me on a subscription level. And then this is simulcast on YouTube as well. Hey, Abdel. So it's like you can go and access me in other ways other than the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is priority, but we're doing really well. But yeah, so I have a new stretch goal. It's called the stretch mark goal, and I've been talking about it on the lunch hours. If you guys been paying attention, hey Leo, is that the Kickstarter is like at 50%. So the goal is 2,500. But when you hit 28, when we surpass 2,500, I aim for the stretch goal of, yeah, he's a user friend of mine. He's like, not a user friend. That sounds terrible. He's a Facebook friend of mine. He commissioned me a drawing for Demon Bitch. And what it is that if we hit 2,800, I can get a pin made of I'm pregnant. And let me show you the I'm pregnant pin because it is fucked up. It's going to be a 2-inch enamel pin. I put a link directly to the Kickstarter update so you can donate and read more about it. But I call it the stretch mark goal, and a whole load of rewards called the stretch mark goal, stretch mark update. Number 1, whenever I've been able to put that in the title. So I wanted to let you guys know that. I think that please donate, share, and subscribe. Just go ahead and take a look. Hey, Lana, what's up? So, I'm putting it out there. As I said, it's kind of a quiet day today. I do need the rest because I really pushed my fucking ass hard last week. That's why I was able to get it to 50% along with you, the fans, and everything. So thank you if you are not on this call. So, we talk about stuff during this lunch hour about lives, about, life in general, things in general, stuff in general. And you just go ahead and talk to me and I talk to you. And sometimes I go in between the YouTube because I'm simulcasting both on my YouTube and my page. So, if anybody is, hey, Joshua, what's up? I'm also on my Facebook page, Joshua, if you want to join in on that too. But yeah, some people they join, so I'll be switching in between. So there might be a little bit of a lag in conversation. But I wanted to talk about this really interesting subject that I had. And I called the guy because we had a good information. He's a fan, longtime fan. His family's awesome. But there was this question about one of the rewards in the Kickstarter, which was GC and them, drawn by Lawrence Hubbard, by the way, which was my idea of them gore dancing Demon Bitch. Now, the question was he has a lovely daughter of 14. She's an artist. And, understandably, she's a girl. She identifies as a girl. So she's going to ask stuff about women. So she had this question of like, well, demon bitch, you know, she's a woman. Why are they beating up on her? I mean, isn't that bad? Like, there's this whole thing about Eric Esquivel of Bordertown getting in trouble. Hey, Jeremy, in, you know, for pretty much potentially like date raping and assaulting women and hitting them and coercing them into sex. And I kind of understand that because I came from a relationship years ago, and I don't talk about it much. I mean, I've gotten past it, but you know, it's good experience in that regard to relate to and take material from if you want to look at it in a positive fashion. Hey, Jamie, what's up? So what it is that I think for me, when it comes to stuff like that, sometimes you're going to get tough questions from fans and supporters, stuff like that about your work. And personally, I'm not adverse for you to tell it how it is. Also, but the thing is, it's interesting. It makes you think on depths of what your work is. So with Demon Bitch getting gore danced by GC in them, which was my idea. I'm going to reiterate this. This is my idea. The thing is that Demon, I told him, look, you can tell your daughter this. It's not, okay, Demon Bitch, first of all, is not a woman. She's a demon. And when you think about it, demons kind of represent in lore or in religion or whatever that, you know, they're not good people. They're not good things. They're not good anything. So what I'm saying is that they represent man's sins in a way, how they're kind of a mirror, like they tempt you at your weakest point. So here's the thing with Demon Bitch, she just represents all the stupid, shitty things that mankind has done, what we as people have done. And the thing is that she never dies. She can get hurt, but she just comes back for another go at it because, you know, evil is like that. Evil comes back for another go. Shittiness comes back for another go. So I told him, look, you know, the thing is that I've come from a place where I have been in a fucked up abusive relationship. Hey, Armando. And the thing is that I take a little of this from my experiences. Hey, Josh, my dad is a survivor of the Korean War. He was a kid. And, you know, there's also, and he was in Seoul. So there's all this fucked up shit that was happening at the time. And there are times he has relegated to me when we've been talking, like he starts laughing. Like, oh, he started laughing one time where he had to dodge bullets on his way to school. And I'm like, God damn, Dad, what? And there's this experience that could have really scarred him for life. And maybe it did on a certain level. I wouldn't be surprised. But how he coped with it was just laughing about it. And for me, part of it is that. And before anybody goes and takes that as me trivializing something, as a survivor, sometimes you have to trivialize in order to put into context the experience that you have, because the trauma that you have from it will always drag you back in if you let it. And it's a struggle because you don't want to trivialize it to nothing. But at the same time, you're struggling like, okay, we know that not all people are abusers. We know all men are not abusers. Hey, Layla, Leifa, it's not an all or nothing in that part of the game when it comes to people. Now, I'm not equating abuse to all or nothing, to gray area. No, it's bad. We can all agree on that. But for me, as a person that's been through it, it helps me cope with my experiences, and it helps with the healing process, even though I've gotten past what I have gotten past as a stronger person. Like, instead of being triggered by every little thing, you know, I go forth, and it's something I can laugh at because the monster used to scare me. Now the monster's a goddamn bunny rabbit. That's the type of thing. Hey, Shamim and Joanne, what's up? So the thing is that why I had Demon Bitch get the shit kicked out of her. And the thing is like, yeah, she does prostitution and drug use, but I don't really make fun of prostitutes or drug users because they all have their own sad story. So most drug users are very horribly broken people that really are trying hard to survive on some level. And some of them genuinely do want to go and break their addiction. And sometimes I think it's a mixture of like your mind and your body aligning at times when you get past and over the addiction. And again, I've never been addicted to anything like that, so I wouldn't know, but that's from my observation. The same thing with just going through really traumatic times. It's like sometimes you have to laugh at them. Hey, Luke. just to trivialize them in your own head so it's not so much of a monster dragging you back in. There have been many, many times where I felt like I was dragged back into the same negative blue screen of death. And to go back, like, demon bitch is a demon. She's a she demon. And demons, as far as I know, have different genders. They're male, female, they're hermaphroditic. Some do not have a gender. But demons are, hey, Lindsay, demons are safe to say these are the most negative mirrors of ourselves, for the most part, how they're presented, at least in Judeo-Christianity. In other religious parts, they're kind of pricks. I mean, they're not always evil, but they're pricks, depending, and some are truly evil. But generally, when you hear of demon, it's not a positive thing. So when I came out with demon bitch, yes, I was mad at the worst things that I've been dealt with by people, and in this case, by very toxic women. And, they talk about toxic masculinity. It does exist. But you have to understand, when something does exist, there's a counterpart to that. And there's toxic femininity, where I have been very much fucked over by a lot of women that said they were my friend. Really messed up ways that I never even knew of. Like the person that introduced me to a guy that would later assault me. She knew he was a bad person because she would always throw in my face after every relationship that didn't work out. She would say, well, I knew he was fucked up. And it took me 12 years to realize she was coming from that too. And, I found out later on, she later got in trouble with her work. I'm being kind of vague because it's sort of like I want to retain some sort of a sense of anonymity with this person. But this person got in big trouble where they can't work in their career anymore. They got kicked out of their career permanently because they did some things along those lines, along that pathway. Hey, Cleaver. But what I'm saying is that, so I had to explain where I was coming from. I said, okay, first of all, this being that they're stomping to death is a she demon. Hey, Sergio. And the thing is, it made me realize that, here I am drawing the pettiest shit that people do. I draw the pettiest shit that people do to each other, the meanest shit people do to each other. And I go all across the spectrum, from my own experiences. And I can understand hypocrisy. There's a lot of it in our world. And I don't think that that's a bad thing to question. And I didn't take this as negative from my friend asking me this about his daughter. Because, I don't have kids, but what if I do? What if I have a daughter? Even what if I have a son? What am I going to explain to him? How am I going to explain this? And I told him, look, she's not a woman. She's not a woman. She's a she demon that does, hi, Philip. Yeah, happy MLK, man. What's up? But this is not some weird gesture. I'm just like, ah. But anyway, but she's a she demon, and she does awful things to people, and she comes on earth with the intent of doing awful things to people. We have all met somebody like that. And she is just she's just a terrible person. Oh, somebody's just laughing at my shit right now. Yeah, he's just laughing at my thing. But the reason why I write about such awful shit and draw such awful shit and I make fun of such awful shit is that I've been through it myself. And I want people to be able to laugh at it, not because to trivialize victims, but to at least say, hey, this is something we can overcome and get past. What I don't like with a lot of trauma survivors, and I'm not saying get over it because that is also equally shitty too, is that I do believe you have to go through all the ugly shit in order to be better and to get better. And I don't think that's bad. It's part of the healing process. We have to face it, or else it's going to come up to us in ugly, nasty terms. But sometimes we have to laugh at those situations ourselves. And if we can relate to an awful situation that's presented in a funny way, hey, Chris, then we can laugh at that. We need to laugh at our own darkness. And you might think that's counterproductive to evil, like fighting evil. But it's like, if we fight evil and we're not, satirists are great because they brought out stuff that was awful and they made fun of it because it made it easier for people to deal with it and process it rather than it's this horrible, overwhelming thing. Sometimes you have to laugh about it. Hi, Amanda. So I don't know if I've explained it, but it definitely went through my mind today and challenged me on a mental level and a confidence level, I will admit, about this. And on one hand, I didn't want to apologize for what I did because I really didn't feel like I did anything wrong. But at the same time, I didn't want to be dismissive about it because why be dismissive? This guy's asking an honest question. So I said, look, hey, Chris, she's a she demon. She represents the worst of people. She's not a person, but when you think about it, demons, they reflect their own negativity back to us. And yeah, I know this turned into a big theological discussion. And if you don't believe in demons or Christian, it's fine. But I mean, the demon part archetype exists. And that archetype you have to kind of fight against. So we're in like some metaphysical senses. And yeah, I study on that shit too, because to understand psychology, you have to look at metaphysics, and you have to look, aside from like the fucking like superstitious shit. But there's actually some deep stuff in theology and physics and all that other, not physics, sorry, theology and metaphysics, is that you just realize, why does this work for people? Why do they go to it? And they go to it because they want to make sense of what seems to be randomness. And I don't really believe that there's a randomness in everything. But at the same time, I don't think it's as controlled and as stiff as even what people make it out to be. So I do believe that you need to go and be able to face those monsters and face those fears. And it's tough because we're taught to run away or scream bloody murder at it and kill it. Well, maybe how if you kill it is you discuss it out, I mean, that is a tough question, like, oh, how can I justify demon bitch when I'm doing this? But, there's other people like that. How do I define that or make that different from other pieces of shit that do that to people? And I said, well, first of all, demon bitch is a piece of shit. And demon bitch is a demon. But demons also, I think, reflect. They're not human, but they reflect the most negative parts of our psyche. Why do you think they have such a hold on us by trying to tempt us, trying to fuck us up and everything? Because our mind does that. Like when they say in the Bible, and again, this is not meant to be a theological preaching discussion. It's just kind of like thinking across threads here. It's like when they say in the Bible, like, do not curse your children. Well, it's like that could be physical and verbal abuse. I mean, they say spare the rod and spoil a child, but like people take bits. They don't actually go and take the whole thing in context. And I think that's what we're missing in our society today. So, like I do I'm pregnant one, demon bitch. Why? Because demon bitch was about a person that actually pulls that type of shit. I've actually met some of them where they said, hey, I'm pregnant. And then a month later, they mysteriously lose the baby. Does this mean that I automatically want to ridicule women that have been through really horrid miscarriages? No. I mean, miscarriage is a terrible thing, but I'm definitely making fun of that archetype. Hey, Carlos, that decides to use it as a manipulative thing in order to get a person in a more permanent relationship. Everybody does manipulative shit to each other at some point in each other, but how self-aware are we of it? And even then, self-awareness isn't enough, because we could be like, well, I know I'm doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I know it works. Not like, oh yeah, this seems to work, I'll do it. Or compared to, I'm aware of this and I really am aware of how shitty this is, I can't do it. Versus, oh, I know how shitty this is, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't care. It gets me what I want. And that is not something that I do believe is okay to do. Hey, Sergio. So when I talk about this stuff, I mean, I talk about this heavy shit. And I talk about it in a way that kind of puts my process so you guys understand anybody else's process. Not that, oh, you just came up with it magically. It just makes you kind of think. So what my friend's question presented this morning about his daughter and even his wife asking about that, that kind of put in my mind, well, okay, this is why I do the thing I do. And I don't think it's hypocritical that way. Hey, Helen. So, I think it just brings out certain situations that I've been or have been involved in that, are terrible. And all I can do is kind of laugh at it because it was so awful and brought me so much pain that I have to bring some sort of healing into it. And sometimes it's laughter. Doesn't mean I laugh at it whenever something shitty happens to another person. Oh, fuck no. I think that's awful. But when in my own experience, like when I've been through that or witnessed something that horrible, I have to laugh at it or else I fucking hate people. Perfect day. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, I know. I guess it's like let freedom ring. It's just as I said. It's like, it's weird because it's like how when people come back to me about when they think about demon bitch, and sometimes as a creator you'll run into this. Like it's hard because you just thought up this idea. It's you and this idea interfacing. I don't want to, like, it's kind of weird because like you think, oh, well, I'm just interfacing with this blah, blah, blah. Hey, Fred, what's up? But when other people kind of give you feedback, it kind of gives you an idea of what's happening. So I think that's pretty cool that that happens. But I think it's just in a long run. I mean, he kind of got it then, because like I think in a way that was a great situation because A, am a woman. B, I've been through abuse myself. Um, you know, relationship abuse myself, and I'm not looking for sympathy. It's just something that was part of my experiences. I've gotten past for that now. But three, like, okay, as a woman, how would I like to be treated? Hey, Andreas. But what I realize is that, you know, demons are a real thing, whether or not you believe in them. And, you know, I mean, I've had personal experiences, but I think even in the personal experience where you have not actually seen or witnessed a manifested of a demon, you can look at your own psychological demons as the same thing. So I've just realized demon bitch kind of puts that mirror up to society. And even being offensive, like if you're just being offensive for offensive sake, I don't think that's like really smart. I mean, if you're being offensive because you're showing in the mirror how fucked up things are, but you're doing it in a way that's funny, but people realize, oh shit, that's funny. But yeah, that's true. I think you've done your job. You know, it's like people do think these things. Like one good friend of mine said, we all have dealt with our share of demon bitch, like demon bitches out there. And, you know, that's something. I'm just checking to see if anybody else is commenting, but that's something that is very real and you have to deal with. And sometimes you got to laugh at those demons. Otherwise, you're just going to want to go kill yourself, which is terrible. I'm just going and liking something. Apparently, the book that I did the cover on, Kickstarter for the Independent Creator by Madeline Holly Rosing, that hit pretty big. Let me see how big this is. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it's number 5 on Amazon bestseller. So you better go check this out. Hold on, let me tell. Madeline's great. With Kickstarters under 10,000, she's the guru. You should definitely talk to her, pick her brain. She has a class down in Culver City, I believe. So, yeah, check that out. Let me look that up. I'll pop in a link here because she's great. She's a cool person. She has been a wonderful supporter of me and many other creatives in this. And she's basically kind of given me some ways on how to survive in the con circuit in terms of that. Let me see here. Okay. So let me look that up. Yeah. So check this out. This is the new version. There's the Kindle version. That's number 5. Well, yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. Demon bitches are not necessarily women. That's the funny part, too, I've been learning. I mean, come on, you. I dealt with my own demon bitch, like, many, many times, both men and women. It was kind of very weird to deal with and to understand, but there you go. So let me go ahead. Hey, Guillaume, what's up? All right. Can I pin this fucking comment? Okay, good. So let me pin this comment right here. So, you know, don't be afraid or run away from tough things as an artist. That's what I've learned. And even with this demon bitch, it was like sometimes I've like gone like, oh fuck, should I draw that? Should I do that? But when it pops in my head, it turns out to be gold because it actually sparks a conversation. It sparks interest. It's way funnier than what I expect people's reaction to be. Like sometimes when I started out this Kickstarter, there are times I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know, man. Like, am I going a little bit beyond? But I guess like you have to kind of push it. You have to know like whether it's like, okay, is this really a terrible thing to do? Or is this like, actually, I'm just kind of resistant because I'm afraid of pushing the envelope in terms of expression. And those are two very scary different things. So, yeah. But I mean, I view demon bitch as kind of therapy. I view demon bitch as kind of like it's wild shit, but it's also making fun of the wild shit that's out there because we people do pretty wild shit in general. So, yeah. So, I mean, there's that. So, but yeah, we got the Kickstarter going on. I'm quite pleased with it. So we got the Kickstarter going on. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm going to pop this up here. Sorry, I'm just inputting something and my computer's fucking chugging as a result of this. Oh no, don't do that. I'll answer your questions in a second. So, but this is what I do all day. I mean, this is what I've been doing, and it's kind of interesting that way. Oh, wait. Oops. It's a coffee company. Oh, yeah. So that's the Amazon one. You should check her out as well. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm open for any questions or anything. So, yeah. So, gotta say that. Sorry. So, you guys got anything going on? What are you guys doing this MLK Day? Wow, everybody's quiet. What the hell? Everybody's like quiet as hell. Like, what you guys doing today and shit? Huh? I know some of you are working, which kind of sucks, but I hope everything is going well with you guys in general. So I'm going to check this out right here. Just looking at this. Update on this, yo. My lunch hour is over here. So, yeah. Oh, new comments. Thank you. I don't know if you hiccuped and I didn't answer. Went to the gym today. Hey, Wesley, what's up? Sorry I didn't answer you. It's been kind of leggy today. I might have to shut down the one on my page because it's not really doing anything because it's just being stupid. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to expand my reach, but I'm trying to do it in a way that works. So I'm just building it up. So you went to the gym today? You weren't waiting by the computer? Because Quentin, goddamn, you were like a loyal ass fan or some shit. But yeah, no, we're at 1,333, 53% funded. I am happy. Who's the new comment here? 2 new comments. Oh yeah, hey. Hey Rich, what's up? You joined. You joined. Oh my God, you joined. Yeah. So is everybody working this today or are they just kind of chilling out here? It's quiet today. I guess everybody's like out having a good time or some shit. Oh, that's cute. My niece is there. I had a very adorable baby niece. I would show a picture of her, but due to my sister, her mother, they have requested her privacy, which is fine. Hi, Jeffrey. Who is dinging me here? Wisdom. Somebody named Wisdom. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to answer that in a minute. So, hey, Jeffrey, what's up? So I'm just chatting here on the lunch hour right now. It's been pretty quiet today, but it's been pretty active. I came up with a new pin. I've been talking about the last few lunch hours, but this is the stretch goal pin. Look at this. This is sexy, right? And I talk about all sorts of stuff like, you know, it's like the new stretch mark goal. I'll probably go into that in a little bit more as this week goes on. But yeah, so, you know, the update is there. It'll explain it more in detail. If you have any questions, hit me up. Also, Comics Tribe is going to go and like Comics Launch, sorry, not Comics Tribe. Comics Launch. I apologize. I'll apparently be shouted out on episode 184 of their thing. So you might want to check them out. Check out the Kickstarter. And if you want to commission me, if you want to take a look at my portfolio or even subscribe to my Patreon for rewards, I'm also simulcasting on YouTube right at this moment. So you can look at this later as well as on Facebook. If you are not a Facebook friend of mine, I also have it on my art page as well. So hopefully I'm juggling 3 simulcasts at once. So that's why I'm going in before. So, but I'm really happy about it. It's kind of slow right now, but again, it's the holidays. I mean, people are kind of out fucking around with their families and their children. They're having a good time. So yeah, and I'm just kind of doing my work. I got to go do a commission for one guy right here. He paid me so I can mail him tomorrow and shit. So it's been good. It's been a good thing. Hey Tom, how are you? Yeah, I'm just here for the lunch hour. We're just hanging out here and having a good time. It's a lovely Martin Luther King Day, and we talked about some heavy shit earlier about creative process and discussing that with your fans. And you know, explore having questions for your fans, no matter how hard hitting. It depends. I mean, if you have some asshole just going like, "Well, you suck," I'm like, "Go fuck yourself. I don't care." But like a fan actually asking a legitimate question, you know, it's good for you. It kind of gets you a mental exercise about your work and where your work stands and what your work represents. I don't think that's, I'm not saying that in the cheesiest sense at all, because I hate that. It sounds trite. But it's like when they ask you something like, well, how can you do this but justify that? I said, well, this thing's a she demon. It represents like the worst mirror of society on that way. Hey, Lori, what's up? How's your MLK, Lori? Lori's also a big fan too. So yeah, I came up with a stretch goal pin, Lori, and I'm going to be shouted out on Comics Lunch on episode 184, apparently. So it looks pretty good. But yeah, throw down some money for the Kickstarter, you guys. Definitely, I'm taking commissions always. You can also order custom shit through my horrortourstudios.com. I actually do have a store and restore link on there. And on my Patreon, you can go ahead and subscribe and get actual artwork that I do. So the more you do this, the more I get to do these lunch hours, and the more that it's happening that I can get this taken care of. Like if I got like a regular 9 to 5 job, I would just be like, you know, I don't know if I'd be able to do this from 12:30 to 1:30. And I do believe that a lot of people get a lot of stuff out of it. I've been noticing the past week that I've been doing it. People like really love the lunch hour. They love interacting. I mean, it's quiet now, but I think it's because it's Martin Luther King. People want to just fucking lie around and not do much of anything, which I understand. Like this weekend, I was like that. The only thing that I was pushing hard is my friend Lawrence. He did the Demon Bitch Gore dance. He did it during that time, and it was really good. So, you know, I promoted him on that shit. So it was really nice. And the idea for Demon Bitch Gore dance was my way. So how do you do this? Okay, so Lori, what you do, you click on the Kickstarter link. So I have one that's the Demon Bitch FreeDumb Tour, and it says posts, and it's 2391354. You just click on that. Or there's another Kickstarter down there after I throw the progress down on the FreeDumb Tour and throw some dollars and doves on this link, and I have the link. So you click on the link, and hi Paco, you can either create a Kickstarter account. Yeah, it's secure for credit card. It is definitely secure for credit card. What you do is that you can pledge. You can either pledge an amount without a reward, or you pledge the amount of the reward tier you get. So if the reward tier has, like the book, it's $20 for She Sucks, and the necklace right here is $25, and that's plus shipping and handling. So whatever shipping and handling is, because I'm going to make sure that I do a what is that, a number or something for it, and then just go from there. And then yeah, but it should be fine. You can do as a guest, which is totally okay. It will get to you. But if you want to like back other Kickstarters or make it easier, create an account. It doesn't cost anything. So that's saying it for all you guys. So, and also you can follow me as a creator, because whenever I come up with a new one, you guys can go ahead and do that. So let me see. Just let me know when you do it, Lori, so I can confirm that you got it done. So, and I'll also send you an obscene like fucking note too, because I do that with everybody that backs. Save my mom, because she's my mom, you know. But yeah, it's secure for credit card. I've backed other Kickstarters. So yeah, it's just been going really good. I would say the Kickstarter is going well. I think I've kind of gotten in the flow with a Kickstarter. Sometimes people go like, my emotions, oh God, I have to. And, you know, I've heard from other veterans, like, you're doing really good. Like 50% already in the first week, not even a full week. You're at 50% at the end of the week. But then I hit 52, 53 right now, but it's like been the weekend. It's a 3-day holiday. Yeah. So, you know, I expect hopefully to be funded by the end of this week, once everything ramps up. And I have noticed too, like when I work hard from Monday through Friday for the Kickstarter, because I noticed over the weekend when I was doing it, I didn't really get that many pledges. I didn't get that many things, but I think it's just because everybody had other shit to do because they were held over for this week. Hey, Lawrence, what's up? So what I'm saying about this Kickstarter is that just go ahead and do the thing. Yeah, thank you. But I noticed, like, since I put out a good amount of content, I try not to spam too much because Facebook and other social media gets kind of pissy when you do that. But when you do, and also people kind of just shut off after a certain amount of time that you yelling all the time. So, but I've noticed that with the posts that I have throughout the week, it pops up in other groups and algorithms. So it ends up being good. So I'm pretty happy about that. So thank you. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, but I mean, it's been a good time. I mean, I just got to say that I'm really happy and thankful for the backers that I have. The backers that I have, they have done a lot of good for me. They have done a lot of good at for me, and they've been just really loyal fans. Like there's this guy named Tony Tilton, who's like, I'll probably show a selfie of him, but he's been doing the Demon Bitch drinks. Hey John, what's up? How's it going, man? Yeah, so it's like there's that. So he does these Demon Bitch drinks. He did the Demon Bitch cocktail, which he said it's pungent and smells of iodine, and it looks like a cup of semen. But he said it was actually not a bad drink, but it required it was a really peaty scotch. The book signing was good. It was Lawrence's book signing. I actually signed a few back covers since I did the number 8s of the Real Deals, but it was really good. Yeah, he got a lot of traffic, and I did a lot of some Facebook Live and Instagram Live for him, just because he contributed to my book, so help him out. And I have those 2 issues already, and I have a lot of the other Real Deals, so I might as well just go and help him out by saying, hey, doing a shout out. And since he shared it, and all these people were having fun with it, so it was really good. So I mean, it's been pretty steady. I mean, so far it's like, as I said, quiet the last few days because people want to spend time with their kids and their family and all this other shit. Who is also messaging me? Okay, what's this? Hey Joshua, what's up? You were online. Okay. You were online where, Lori? You mean on Facebook or what? What's this? Sorry, this is taking forever because okay. I gotta look at that later. It's vid. So I gotta go and take care of that. Yeah. Yeah. So it's been good. I've just been running around. I've been actually chilling throughout the day too. I mean, I'm building this up for long term as well as the Kickstarter. And I'm pretty happy with the Kickstarter. The dashboard is at 50%, 53. I mean, it's slow over the weekend, but it's slow. It's steady going. But I really want to hit that stretch goal of the I'm pregnant pin. Because Lori, didn't you hear I'm pregnant? That's with Demon Bitch. No, I didn't mate with Demon Bitch to get pregnant. It's just a pin that she has. See that I'm pregnant? You've been saying it probably because you've been a pretty regular viewer. We're going to the Fabric District. When were you live at book signing? I was there on Saturday. It was in Silver Lake, actually, on Sunset. It was at the secret headquarters. It was my friend's Lawrence Hubbard's book signing. So, yeah, and he's doing an exclusive. So I decided to throw some shit his way and just say, hey, you get to do this. You get to be here. You get to do the Real Deal and shit. He helped me. I help him. That's what we do with each other. That's what I do with my friends, that when we're all supportive and all that stuff with each other. I know I'm like going and babbling right now, but I'm also kind of tired. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Yeah, because like one of my friends was saying, I thought you were coming over today or something. I said, no, I wasn't coming over today. That was yesterday. He just reposted it. I'm like, oh, and we were kind of laughing about that. Oh, you did? You saw me. Where'd you see me? At the fabric thing, Lori? I don't know. Wednesday? Was it? I don't know if I was there Wednesday. I didn't go out. Oh, you were. Oh, when is that? Okay, I'm reading this. Sorry, it was like it's being silly. You were there online. Oh, you were at the fabric. I didn't go there on Wednesday. This past Wednesday. Is that what you're talking about? I didn't go there. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. I'm like, Wednesday? When was this? When was this? So I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm sorry. I must be like out of my mind right now. But yeah, so doing the thing. Woohoo. We are this Wednesday. Are you? Oh, you're going to be at the Fabric District this Wednesday. Hey, Matthew, what's up? I'm a little confused. So you're going to be there this Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday. Like mine is just basically this Kickstarter and doing other stuff. Let's see here. I'm just seeing what I'm doing on Wednesday. I probably have something. Oh, I don't really have anything Wednesday. I might, but I do have this, and I do have to manage my Kickstarter and put out posts and more content. So it's kind of like one of those things. Like, yeah, I probably should, but probably would have to be later on in the day. Oh, what are we looking at here? Oh, okay. I'll have to listen to that in a little bit, Lori, because I'm on a live cast and I don't want to say what you said to me and I am on your voice. So it'd probably be easier if you typed it to me. That way I could respond quicker. Um, but yeah, so let's see here. Yeah. Well, happy MLK Day. MLK Martin Luther King was a cool dude. That's all I got to say, man. Um, what are you guys doing today? I'm like, ooh, it's all quiet, too quiet. Let's see here if anybody's on here. Who else is here? Somebody's watching me. They're not commenting, though, at least on Facebook. Oh, you were texting me. Yes, you were texting me. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, that's fine. I just was like, huh? So I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good. It's been quiet, too, today. It's kind of nicely quiet. I mean, I get to sit down. Hey, Michelle, I get to sit down and work on a commission. I get to sit down and kind of do the thing. It's pretty good. So yeah. It's wonderful to see the fans. Wonderful to see other creators support me here. It's a really good thing. I'm really happy about it. I'm just sleepy right now as fuck. I am so tired right now. It's constantly on my mind. It's like, you were always on my mind. You were always hunt down trims for the. Okay, yeah. If you don't know what LOJ is, it's Labyrinth of Jareth. It's good. It's one of the biggest masquerade balls in Los Angeles, and I worked it like 2014, 2015. I was a goblin. Buttons. So yeah, drink coffee. I drank already 2 cups of coffee. Probably I should take a nap after this because my schedule has been weird. Like I wake up at 7 and I get out of bed at 9. I do the thing and I go ahead and I get, yeah, oh yeah, he did, didn't he, Quentin? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I know it's been kind of quiet after that deep ass conversation I had earlier, but it's, as I said, it's been a quiet, good day. I think it's kind of like the weekend or extended bit of the weekend, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be quiet anyway today. But it'll give me some nice time to go ahead and just finish up a sketch. Some people really like Demon Bitch, so they're like going, okay, you got to just make her as awful as possible. Just do whatever. I'm like, okay, I think I have an idea. I might put it up there, the picture. I'll have to let him know. He gets it first because he gets to go and have the commission and everything. But yeah. I just went on this conversation about, how people do the thing, like how your fans will come to you with stuff. It's very thought provoking and how you have to examine your work in a different light. So what I did, somebody like, what it was is that I have a friend and he and his family are great fans, but I gave, Lawrence permission. I gave Lawrence the idea to like have his characters gore dancing her, like stomping on her. And the daughter was kind of didn't really understand because it wasn't like I understand like her question. It sounded weird. But they're all stomping on Demon Bitch, and she just said, "Well, with the whole thing with Border Town's Eric Esquivel." Now the background of that is that Eric Esquivel has had a lot of alleged shit. I don't know if it came out true or whatnot, and I'm not following it. That's why I say alleged right now because I don't know. But apparently, he engaged in coercive sex with other women. He was abusive, like he physically. Well, that makes sense, Quentin. And he was just awful to women. Like he abused them. He committed on, hey, Julio, he committed on what was pretty much date rape, stuff like that. He abused some women. He actually physically hit them. And, you know, his daughter was saying, well, we talk about that and how that's bad, but how come it's okay for demon bitch to be gore danced? So I went on this explanation because I thought about it. I said, well, you know, she's not a woman. She's a she demon. Demons can come in like male, female, hermaphroditic, and I think genderless or non-gender, androgynous. They come in 4 different forms as far as I know. And this is regardless if they're animal or humanoid or in their own true forms. That's just what they manifest. And I was telling him, like, I think just essentially that demon bitch is a manifestation of all the shitty, nasty fucking shit that we do to each other. So it's like you're stomping on that. It's just like a mirror. And whether or not you believe in angels and demons or whatever, I've had my experiences. But hey, Aaron, but the thing is, like, we call ourselves our own personal demons with our own psychological shit. So it's just this nasty mirror showing the nastier parts of ourselves and of human beings. So demon bitch, even though demon bitch is a female demon, you know, even though I tell her as a stripper or whatever the fuck, hey, Julio, much love. You know, even though she's a female demon, she's not a woman, first of all. Second of all, like, even though she's a stripper and a prostitute, I don't make fun, and a drug addict, I don't make fun of strippers and prostitutes on their own. I've known people from those varying, I've known people from those varying walks of life, and they have their own sad stories to tell, or stories how they got past that. And I don't mock them for that. It's just that demon bitch is a terrible person. Well, I wouldn't say person. I want to emphasize that she is a demon. She is a terrible, terrible demon. She is this pet. She represents all the petty shit. Why do you think demons have like a hold on us? Because they reflect back to us all the awful petty shit that we may think we have to what we do. So that's what I've been doing. And so again, she is not a person. I said person, but that's not what it is. Yeah, I make fun of the situations. Like, I make fun of the situations of shitty things that people do to each other. To be honest, like, that helps. That helps with a lot of therapeutic shit that I've had to go through. I mean, it helped my dad. You know, he went through the Korean War as a kid. He had to dodge bullets. So, you know, again, I didn't want to trash my friend and his daughter. These were legitimate questions. But I just realized, like, demon bitch is kind of deep because it's just a mirror back to what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm kind of at this point now where it's like, sometimes you do have to address it. You do have to laugh at the horrible things that people do to each other, not because you want to trivialize them and they're not important, but it just helps you process the awfulness better. And there is an actual definite difference to that, even though the looks may be the same. But I'm just saying that demon bitch is a manifestation of what the awful shit people do to each other. Hey, Daniel, what's up? So it was just a good thing to reiterate that stuff. It was a good thing to talk about it. It was a good thing to process that. Hey, Lita, what's up? So, but I mean, it's hard. Like this, his daughter's 14. You know, the world can be a scary place for a young girl, even a woman, you know, even a man, even a little boy. So you have to explain these things in context. Like, I just make fun of demon bitch because she fucking sucks. You know, she represents to me like the traits of people that I had met that were utterly terrible people. Hey, Cheety's a big fan. She shares fucking everything mine. You know, she represents everything terrible about society, about each gender, about each thing that we've all done to each other. She represents the shitty, petty things that we do. But she's not a human being. She's a demon. And I think demons tend to reflect that back to people. So it was a very thought-provoking thing. It was a very thought-provoking idea. And it was very, very, very much, well, I don't know if it's Murphy's Law. It's just, it's, we have to accept that people do crappy things, but to focus only that they do the crappy things, you know, that's not right either. We're capable of very good things. And sometimes we fuck up. We're just human beings. But we, as human beings, forget that. And you might think that it's being overly negative, focusing on demon bitch, but it's sort of gallows humor about how things are and how shitty some things have become. And, you know, the shitty things people do to each other. But demon bitch is not human. Demon bitch is a fucking she demon. You know, she's terrible, you know. Yeah, I mean, it is. I don't know if it's Murphy's Law. I just take it and I run with it. But yeah, so what are you guys doing on MLK? I mean, it's a nice day. I probably could walk, but I don't know. I think it's kind of windy. I don't feel like dealing with shit that's windy right now. It kicks up and it fucks up my allergies. Yeah, yeah. And the thing is that people just go on this whole thing like, oh, people are terrible, people suck. It's like, that's not accurate either. That's really not accurate either. I don't believe that either. I think if you start believing people are just nothing, especially if you categorize it in men or women or whatever, it's like, I don't think it's really a healthy mindset, to be honest. What? Irk, irk. Oh, here's the little orange kitty. Quentin, this is your favorite part. Come here. Come here, Spam. Oh, fuck. Never mind. He just decided to walk away, my monkey cat. No, you didn't want to come back up here? What? Want to get up here, dude? Irk, irk. Come here. He has this weird little mouth freckle. You want me to pick? Oh, I think he wants me to pick him up. Spam. Oh. Oh. Come here, my buddy. Sanjeev, hello. How are you? This is my kitty, Spam. Quentin loves my cats because he's seen pictures of them as I work and stuff. He loves the cats. Are you? I think you're a cat man, dude. Oh, he's purring. He doesn't purr that often. Sometimes he does. But he's just like smelling stuff and everything. He's a really pretty cat. He's a little noodle. Yeah. But it's interesting as a creator when you're talking about stuff in this way and everything. You want me to hold you? He's kind of a noodle. Yeah, fire orange or something. This guy, he either can kind of look like white orange or flame orange. Catman dude. Yeah, I know. That was a play on words, wasn't it? He's a nice cat, except when he monkeys all over me. He didn't actually do the fucking tarantula hairs this time. Yeah, he's in peanut butter noodle. He's my like little ramen noodle. You're orange as fuck, buddy. He drools also. You're an animal dude. Yeah, he's like a little redheaded guy. So cute. I love him. Ink should be here, but I guess she's just decided not to really care. She just wants to lie in the sun. What up, buddy? Hey, buddy. You my good buddy? Yeah, he is. He's just like sitting here on my desk, see? He's kind of a long face, but doesn't. He like kind of has a big snout or something. He's a good cat, though. I love him a lot. So I'm washing my sheets today. So I needed to. Not that it's filthy, but you know, you just wash your sheets every so often. Yes, you see his butthole. I'm sorry. A lot of comic artists I know owns cats. I think it's because cats are kind of like they give them the attention, but they don't need to be walked or has so much stuff to do. Is that what you want, buddy? I'm wearing my comfy pants today. Yeah. Isn't it nice? Oh, you're my favorite cat. Look at you. Also, I have a dollar thing. Hey, Sean. Also, for my international guests, you can order stuff off my Kickstarter from the fucking point. But yeah, what I would do is that if you're concerned about shipping too, you might want to also check out doing online rewards. Like I have PDFs of the book for $5 American. I also have the dollar reward of hopes and prayers because I'm an ass. Hey, Lawrence, what's up? So yeah, there's Spam. He's sitting in my lap. Oh, he's headbutting me. See, he likes being pet like this. It's weird. He's like, he really likes it. I don't know if it a massage. Yeah, he's like really like if I'm holding my phone, he'll like this. He'll push but he'll really like be aggressive and push up on the phone. Yeah. 2 black cats. Do they have skull buttholes, Quentin? That's what I'd like to know. So, yeah. He really likes being pet hard. I'm not doing this to be mean. He really likes being pet hard. Ugh. Is that how you like the massage face? Are you super massage man? Huh? Yeah, they really like, I don't know what it is with ginger cats. They tend to do that. Aren't you my bestest buddy? Huh? I guess he wants the thing because he and Inking kind of is a bitch to him. Like, she doesn't outright pummel him all the time, but sometimes she'll just do that intimidation tactic and she'll be pissed. So I'm also like massaging his face that way by stretching it. He likes it a lot. Oh, the hairs. Oh my God. Yeah. ID Granov owns a black cat. You're really following on the lives of cats. They're like, I swear to God, you're like a cat person, dude. Oh, you're falling off me, huh? Now he claims I'm my arm of my chair, and he does all this other shit. Ugh. He's a nice cat. Nice kitty. Yeah, he's a good cat. Like, sometimes he acts like a dick, but he just does stupid things sometimes because he can't think of anything else. Oh, sniffy. Oh, what's this? So he contributed, or what's this? I'm just looking at this right now. I'll think about it. Yeah, I had to take care of that. Yeah, Black Panther. Well, I don't know if Black Panther had a big butt, though. Hey, Coco, what's up? Sorry, I was looking down here. I had some business to take care of. Yeah, well, my cat has a big butt. I think she will kill things with her butt. She's actually, like, jumped up and hit him in the face with her ass. This is spam, which is kind of funny. Woohoo! Black Panther. Yeah. Yeah. Mo money, mo money. Yeah. Tell me about it. Ugh. Sniffing like crazy, man. Oof. Well, it's 1:30. Guys, any questions before I log off? With my usual blurb of, hey, share, like, and subscribe up on the links up there. You want anything? You want to commission me? That's great. If you want to subscribe to my artwork, you can on Patreon. Talk to me about a commission. Talk to me about any custom work for horrortourstudios.com. I do have a store with apparel. And most importantly, go support the Kickstarter. So, got anything? Any other questions before I log off and go to my commission? Or we all good? So I guess we're good. So you guys, you have a good day. Happy Martin Luther King. Enjoyed what that man has helped bring into our lives, including Malcolm X. Like, Malcolm X had some positive shit too. But yeah, you guys have a great day. And I hope whatever I put out there was helpful. So you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.